Hello there, and welcome to the world where mistakes are expected, respected, inspected, and always corrected. Yes, this is Sachin sir, and you are into the Max world. In today's lecture, we will try to understand numbers and how to find their prime factors. Very first, prime numbers are nothing but the numbers which have only two divisors, okay? And finding the prime factor means writing the given number into the product form in utilizing only prime numbers. So 1 to 30 prime numbers are there on your screen. You have to just memorize them, and while finding the prime factor we will try to make a product form of a number by utilizing only prime numbers. For example, suppose I need to write or find prime factors of number 10, then it can be written as 5 into 2, 5 and 2 both are prime numbers. Suppose I need to write the prime factor of 24, then what can be done? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Yes, and they all are prime numbers. Now let's try to find these prime numbers in detail, okay? Because there were the easy peasy numbers 10 and 24. Now let's try to find the prime factor of 150. Okay, so very first thing, try to memorize or try to recall the divisibility test of 2, 3 and 5. Okay, very first, write the all prime numbers that we have to utilize. From this list only we are going to utilize the numbers. Now 150 is divisible by 2 also, as it is even number. If you add the digits in the 150, you will come to that total is 6, so it is divisible by 3 also, and as last digit is 0, it can be divisible by 5 also, and always choose the greater number. Okay, so first digit of 150 is 1, so which is not divisible by 5, so we will take 15, correct? So 5 3s are 15, and the last 0 can be written as it is down below. Okay, now the next number is 30. 30 again divisible by 5, so you take 5, and when you divide 30 by 5, which is the answer of the question? Yes, of course, it's a 6. So write 6 below to 30. Then again, which number can divide 3? It can be it can be 3, 2, correct or not? Yes, so you can take, usually prefer the bigger number, so 3 can divide 6 and the quotient will be 2. Yes, and 2 can be divided further by 2 itself, and my last digit of the prime factor, or we can say the working, is nothing but the 1. Okay, so what are the numbers we got as an answer over here? We got 5 into 5 into 3 into 2 as a prime factor of 150. I hope I made it very clear to you. Keep it in mind, divisibility test is very important one while finding the prime factors. So again, let's try to find the prime factor of 216. 216 is an even number, so can be divided by 2 also, and if you add the digits of 216, that is 2 plus 1 plus 6, you get the answer 9, means 216 is divisible by 3 also. So, and always prefer the bigger number, so let's try and divide 216 by 3. Okay, so when first number is 2, which cannot be divided by 3, correct? So take second number also, but only for the first time. Okay, so that makes it 21. So when you divide 21 by 3, you get the answer 7. Okay, so next number, now it is 6, and when you divide 6 by 3, you get the answer 2, so that makes 72 as our next number. Again, if you add 7 and 2, the total will be 9, so again it is divisible by 3. So over here, when you divide, the first digit is 7, so less number in the table of 3 is 3 2s are 6, so there is 7, I got 6, so when you subtract, the 1 is the remainder. So this one over here that we got after subtraction and 2 of the 72. Okay, this number together will make a new number, that is 12. Now in 3's table, do we get the 12? Yes, 3 4s are 12. So we'll write 4 down, and that makes a new number, that is 24. Now again, can we divide 24 by 3? Yes. And what is the quotient? Of course, it's 8. Nice. Now this 8 can be divided by 2 or only divided by 2, correct? We require only prime number, so we cannot take 4. Okay, on the left side especially. So when you divide 8 by 2, we get the answer 4. Then 4 is divisible by 2. Then when you divide 4 by 2, we get the answer 2. And in that manner, we get last digit or the last number as 1 in the right hand side. Okay, so all the numbers which are on left hand side are prime numbers, and that is our answer. So 3 into 3 into 3, 2 into 2 into 2 are nothing but the prime factors of 216. Okay, so let's try one more sum now. So it is 208. Again, try. 208 is nothing but the even number, so it can be divided by 2, right? and if you add the total, it is 10, so cannot be divisible by 3. So let's begin with the 2 itself. Always keep it in mind, boys, it's a hint from my side. Whenever you want to divide a number, any number, by 2, that means you are making it half. So making half of any number, it becomes quite easier. It is better to think in that manner. So what can be the half of 208? So 208, remove that 8. Yes, it is 104. And when 104 is again divided by 2, means again you are making half of it. So what is the half of 104? Of course it's 52, right or not? Yes, so write 52. So again make a half of 52. The answer will be, of course, correct, 26. And half of 26 is what? Yeah, it is 13. So 13 being a prime number, correct, in the list, so we can directly divide 13 by 13, and my last digit on the right hand side will be 1, and there our prime factor ends. And so my final answer about the prime factor is all the number on the left hand side, that is 2 into 2 and then 13. Okay, so let's move on with the another sum, that is 765. This is a special sum, boys and girls. Over here last digit is 5, so we can say it is divisible by 5, correct or not? Yes. And always choose a bigger digit or bigger prime number for the division. So over here if you add the digits, 7 plus 5 plus 6, but we don't care about that because we have bigger number, that is 5. So first digit is 7, so when you divide 7 by 5, you have to take quotient as a 1. 5 ones are 5, yes, less than 7, and there is 7, I got 5, right? That makes the remainder 2, and that this 2 over there after subtraction and the 6 of the number itself together make a new number, that is 26. Now think about the 26. In 5's table 26 is not there, but less than that is there or not? Yes, that is 5 5 are 25. So 5 is written as a quotient, and when you subtract 26 minus 25, we get the answer 1. That 1 and the 5 remaining number of the first one, okay, that makes a new number 15, correct? And then we have 5 3s are 15 in the table of 5, so write 3s are next to 15, that is 1, that makes the number 153. Now 153, if you add the digits, the total comes, yes, 9, and so it is divisible by 3. So when you divide 15 by 3, we get the answer 5, and the next number is 3, and when divide that 3 by 3, we get the answer 1. So that makes the number 51. And keep it in mind, 51 is the number which is there in the table of 17. Yes, so we can directly utilize 17 3s are 51. Yes, of course. And 3 being a prime number, we will directly divide it by 3, and we get the answer 1 as a remaining digit on the right hand side. So all the numbers on left hand side is our answer, and that makes our prime factor for 765, that is 5 into 3 into 70 into 3. Okay, so boys and girls, these are some very easy numbers, you can say. There are few numbers which are divisible by only higher order of prime numbers, that is 19, 17, 23, 29, and at that time it becomes very difficult to find them. So I recommend you to learn and by heart these table, particularly 13, 17, 19, 23 and 29. Okay, request from my side. So here are some best examples which are suitable for my suggestion that I gave you to learn the table. So try to find the prime factor of 377. Any idea? Not divisible by 2. If you add the total also, you cannot get 3's table, and they are divisible by 13 into 19. So it becomes very difficult and chaotic to find the prime factor of 377. Okay, so these are the prime factors of higher order, you can say, correct? Try one more sum, 559, again chaotic. So what can be done? Again it is divisible by 13 into 43, and 43, to find 43 it becomes very tedious. Okay, so best way to learn the table of 13, 17, 19, 23 and 29. Okay, and once you learn the table, you will find that, see, check out over there, we can see that 13 and 13 is present in both the tables. So at least if you know the table of 13, then it becomes very easy to find the table of them. Now try it on your own to answer the following number, that is 342, and write the answer in the comment section below. I'll be waiting for your answer. Do not forget to learn the table of 13, 17, 19, and mistakes are best friend.